This is my audience. Okay. Imagine being put to your death just because somebody didn't want you. It's crazy how this world would be if that's how it worked with humans, but it doesn't. It only works with animals in the dog shelters and different places like that. From the Examiner I found online, it says that 60% of dogs are euthanized each year. That's about 3 million to 4 million dogs a year that are put to sleep just because there's not any room for them in the shelters. According to the Humane Society of the United States, there are 4 top reasons that that is better to adopt a dog than just buying one. The first one is saving a life. It feels good to save a life, of course, and also there's too many people giving animals up and too few are adopting. So, and not only are you saving one life, you're saving 2. You're saving the dog that you're adopting, and then you're making room for another dog to be sheltered. So it's a really good thing to adopt because not only are you saving 1, you're saving 2. The second one is having a healthy pet. All dogs that come out of these shelters are healthy pets. They have an examination. They get their shots before before you can adopt them, and also they get spayed or neutered most of the time. Not always, but most of the time they do include that. Another one is you save money. A big thing everybody always looks at is the money aspect. Well, people want the cheapest dog, but the best dog there is. Part of adopting, before you do take them home, you do get the shots. It's a 2-day process of where you first adopt and you go and you pay for them, and then the next day you go and get them after all their shots are done, they've been neutered or anything that they need to happen. And the fourth one, you won't be supporting a puppy mill or a pet store or anything that sells them, because usually they do sell most of the purebreds, but they also have a lot of the mixed breeds. Okay. There's a guy, he's a blogger online, and his name is Wayne Booth. He kind of has some good reasons, but reasons that can be switched up about not adopting. You don't know a dog's history. You don't know where they came from. You don't know the behavior of the dog until you bring them home finally, and you have everything. They get comfortable in the house, and and then they'll start going crazy or something. So you don't know the dog history exactly, and then people think that there are no pure breeds coming out of the animal shelters either. But according to the ASPCA, they say that there's 25% of the dogs that are taken into the shelters are purebred. So therefore, that's a great quote, because the ASPCA that's it. That's the animal shelter themselves. Okay. So in the end, it'd be best to adopt a dog rather than buying one, because you're saving money, you're saving a life, you could be saving yourself, you're saving another animal's life, and everybody wins and everybody benefits. Okay. All right. So questions?
Yeah. On average, about how long is the adoption process, do you think?
It usually takes about 2 to 3 days, depending on if they need to be spayed or neutered, if they want a chip, because a lot of times if they want a chip in them, then it could take an extra day. So the day you go in, you can pay for them, but through the end, you have to. Yeah, it takes a couple days.
Do you have to go about registering your own dog and getting its tags and whatnot?
They do not do it for you. Most of the time, it is the local vet or whoever you go to for your vet, that's who does it for them.
Do they do a background check on the person trying to adopt the animal?
Not usually, but they do question them. My grandmother used to work with the ASPCA, and she would question them about where they live, where they take their vets, if the dog will be inside, outside dog. It's just multiple questions that will come up before they allow them to adopt.
What are the average adoption fees?
The average adoption fees can range anywhere between $50 probably to $100 some, just depending on, how much you want done. If you want to have them spayed or neutered, or the chip, or just the shots, but usually it is all included in the price. Okay. This is my audience.